What's up, Matt?
What's up, Dan? Bah, bah,
Matt's gonna
bah.
walk me through his rock star how to wholesale deals flow.
How to wholesale deals. Okay, so the best way I've found that's been working is reaching out to MLS agents because they have multiple deals that they're working on, and it's kind of not a one shot KO. It's more of like, okay, well, collaboration. So the filters that I've been using, and I've found this from like another dude on YouTube who like basically specifically works with agents, is we're going to Batch Leads is like a data provider. They have like off market signals like pre foreclosures, etc. And so the dude that I looked at basically recommends like, okay, look for homes that are listed on the market. MLS status is active or pending or failed. And then you
Mm.
just want some people, you want like agents who like actually do work, because I think there's like hundreds of thousands of agents and like a lot of them just don't do anything. So people who actually work, and so that's like active pending or failed recently, 60 plus days on market. And then
Nice.
that guy recommends doing like the median listing price in wherever you're doing it, because you don't want like the luxury end. You kind of want like a max of like, in Seattle, I think like the median listing price is like 800,000. So I just put like a max of 900,000.
Nice.
And then individual owner type, not a business. And yeah, that's kind of it. And I put year built is less than 2010 because we don't want like the new build condos. And then you want like
Yeah, cool.
single family. Okay, so basically all I'll do is export all of these in Batch Leads. What's cool about Batch Leads is it allows you to export the agent information. So basically I'll export that list of listing plus the listing agents, and then I'll
Oh,
go
so you can
back.
export the list with the agent, the listing agent, like phone, like the Bachelors has the listing agent contact info.
Exactly. So export to Excel, and then you can see MLS listing agent full name, MLS agent primary number, and then it's in Excel. Then we upload it back into
Go high level.
GoHighLevel into contacts. So we'll import, and then we'll just go through this create contacts, import, and then we'll map like the first name, the phone number, and then this is the custom fields is the one I map it to, which is like the shorthand property address.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'll go through, import it.
I guess you don't even need their email, but you probably want it just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I'll basically go through and like text blast from there. And
Got
then
it.
and then this is something you should know is like the AI agents. So this conversation AI, dude, this is the future, man. It
Okay.
basically, you create an agent. I think maybe we did this, but it's basically a bot that you just like prime with some information about what you do. So bot goals, you're an acquisitions assistant, blah, blah, blah. And we did this like on that webinar at one time. And then if we go to conversation, it's actually, I just sent out this blast and it's having this conversation for me and then triggering an automation for me. So it's like this lady says, hey, this property is actually pending. And then my AI bot said, oh man, if you have anything else, like let me know. And then it puts them in a category to like keep warm. So I can just go trigger another automation to reach out to this realtor later.
What's the tier three is keep warm, like
Yeah,
that's an automation.
the guy who I talked to like mentioned like these three. Basically, it's like tier one's like they have an active property. Tier two is like they don't have an active property, but they like want to keep in touch, kind of thing. Then tier three is like they just said like, oh, we like don't know, it's pending or whatever, and someone you can just like reach out. A realtor can reach out down the road. And then so if we go back to these conversations, let's see what's going on.
These are all like when do you chime in? Like the conversational AI is like, are you, and then you're kind of like you're gauging interest based on that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, my AI is having this conversation. Oh wait, so this one might be, I believe it's a development site. Agreemon might turn into a triplex. I don't know if there's enough room, whatever. Yeah, so it goes through, kind of has the conversations.
That's super cool. I mean, you're kind of like taking all the acquisitions work and like making it automated, like automating a lot of it, like at least 50%, I feel like.
Exactly. And then if like, okay, let's see, Virginia, right? So what I did is I coded this like offers thing. And then I'm gonna type in Virginia, pulls in the address. I just made like a kind of a quick way to load comps in. It's kind of like a bit very ballpark, but it's like, okay, and then ARV, estimated repairs. So, okay, here's the property. This could be good. This could be good, but this is exactly what we look for, right? This is exactly what we look for.
Yeah, a little flipper.
A little flipper. And then, so say we estimate, maybe we bucket the repairs and we just say like, oh, this is going to be, 150,000 repairs, and then just does those like calculations right there for us.
Yeah.
And then we can, which is probably good because like 650 it's listed at.
Got it. Dude, that's
Sorry.
sweet. And then, so yeah, can you send out an offer from there?
So yeah, I made this like basically create an attached offer, and then it creates this like, yeah, basically creates an offer letter.
That's like an invoice essentially from Go High Level, or like you were able to like plug that into Go High Level.
Custom code.
Custom code, dude.
Generate the offer. And then what's cool, I can just like send this, I can text this to her and be like, hey, and then it'll attach the image too, or I could email too. Just automates,
Dude.
man.
So send to contact text. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, so like so basically send the contact, and then I can go in like, oh, I was talking to this person. I was talking to Nicole. Let's go like look at our latest like offer for Nicole. It pulls in like the Go High Level notes, that any notes I have for them. It's like, oh, we sent an offer for this much. This is kind of like the automated rehab we did. Has a Zillow link, and dude,
that is sweet.
And then just like send them offers. But and then this guy just sent over a listing, and this is probably a decent one. And then we just go through and do the offer, call the dude, develop a relationship, and let it rip.
Dude, that's sweet. That is so cool.
Freaking future, man.
That's sweet. And then, so basically, if I'm just going backwards, you have an account with what? Batch Leads.
Yeah, leads. Yep.
Batch Leads, and then you're pulling agents with like basically pocket listings, really, right?
Yeah,
and
or
then,
like they have listings that are just not, they're sitting on the market, or like you're just like, you're basically just like reach out to a bunch of agents, like, hey, do you have any like distressed property? But I'm using that like listing or pending or whatever as a hook, to just chat with them.
Yeah, that's sweet.